Alright, we're back with Mean Green Fairy King. God, every time I see him, I'm just like, Kirito, but cooler.
Could it be?
It could be. We're home. I should have saved. I am such a clown.
I knew it! I've been here before. Master Ka-Fi brought me here as part of my training.
That's the name of your former instructor, right?
Yeah. He was the founder of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School of Swordsmanship that I follow. His full name's Master Yun Ka-Fi, though most just know him as the Sword Hermit. Man, when was the last time I came here? Must have been, I don't know, 5 years ago. In fact, if I remember right, my hometown of Ymir is only a few hours away.
Oh, really? Well, that's convenient. Want to head there? We might be able to get there by sundown.
If we hurry, yeah? As soon as we get to Ymir, I want to try and gather information on what's been going on. What was that? It feels like it's coming closer.
It couldn't be.
But it is. A magic knight. Orthai.
It's a magic knight.
You know what that thing is?
They're magic golems made during the Dark Ages, and they're incredibly strong. Damn it, what's one doing here?
He sensed the outpouring of Valamar's mana, and he's like, oh, mana hungry.
We need to get out of here, now! You don't stand a chance against it on your own.
Maybe not. But that's not going to stop me from trying.
You idiot! You're still recovering! You don't stand a chance!
We'll see about that. All I know is that it's standing between me and everyone I care about. So if getting to them means taking this thing on, so be it!
Green is just so cool!
Unbelievable.
Green is just so damn cool.
Bring it on! Here I go. All right. Here I go. All right. Here I go.
Did he burn? Nope.
My turn. Let's move. Here I go. Let's move. Let's move. Yeah. Here I go. All right. Let's move. This yeah.
The heel's going.
Here I go.
He hurts a lot.
Here I go. All right. Here I go. Here I go. My turn. All right. I'm not done yet. Here I go. Let's move. There! I'm not done yet. Yeah!
I think they nerfed Motivate in this
Here
game.
I go. Here I go. Ah! I won't give up. Huh! My turn. There! I'm not done yet. Huh! Let's move. Yeah! Here I go. I'm not done yet. Huh! Let's move. This. Huh! go! Let's move! This act. Yeah! My turn! Sit! I'm not done yet. Let's move!
You healing him up?
Yeah!
While he builds up a secret.
My turn! Yeah! My turn! My turn! Let's move!
Oh, I didn't need to actually full kill him. But it was working.
My attacks are barely putting a dent into it.
That's what she was saying, bro.
We're so close to Ymir too.
I told you this would happen. Get back!
Celine! I can't lose. Not here. Not without seeing everyone again. Emma!
Not today, buddy!
Are those marks?
Yeah, but where?
See you later. Cross Crusade!
Lay him out, Big Bauer. Tobal, you always just arrive right when I need you.
Are we safe?
Who did that? Reen! Reen!
My man Tobal. Putting the T in the oval. Tobal. Giving them the business.
Whew. Made it without a second to spare.
Ah, Tobal's cool.
Good to see you're still in one piece.
Good to be in one piece, my dude.
So glad we hurried. I don't want to even imagine what could have happened if we weren't in time. You aren't hurt, are you?
Oh, I'm dying, but I'm fine.
Highness and Tobal and
Reen, stay right there!
Oh, come down. I will hit you with the healing arts. Tira!
Please, tell me you're all right.
I'm not dying. Look at my cool fairy wings.
You look so exhausted.
But fairy wings.
Who's she?
Elise. It's really you. I feel like I'm dreaming. I never would have expected you to come all the way out here.
Reen, please! There's no need to speak right now. Save your strength. We'll take you back to Ymir just as soon as we've seen to your injuries.
I'm just so glad you're all right. But how did you know I was here?
Good night. The fairy must sleep now.
As my consciousness began to fade, I heard a distinct voice resound at the back of my mind. A voice with all the gravity of steel, and yet a strange sense of familiarity, of warmth.
Of power.
And as I listened, I could feel myself being beckoned towards the wheel of fortune.
Dost thou desire the power?
Thou dost eyes the power, desire. Oh yeah, let us start. Trails of Cold Steel 2 proper. Reen and Valimar. Crow and Ordine. Our bro. Two sides, one coin. Reen Schwarzer. Alisa Reinford. And the rest of the squad. Laura S.R. Sade. Elliot Craig, looking good. Machias Regnitz. Emma Milstein. Costume upgrades, let's go. Fee Clausel and Yusuf Almorea, we know them too. Gaius Wurzel. Milliam Orion. Claire Revelt, Tobal Randoneur, and Sarah Valestine. Toa Herschel with the gun. She's gotta protect herself. Girl's gotta have her sidearm after all. Freaking like the production values between the first game and this game are just night and day. This game just has so much more work put into it, it feels like. Crow! Ah, Duvalie. We're gonna see a lot of her. Leonidas and Zeno. Oh, we're gonna see a lot of them too. Oh, McBurn, more like McSexy. Goddamn. Gonna see a whole lot of thems. And unfortunately a whole lot of him too. I don't like Lucas. And this game focuses a lot on him. Because this game focuses on the noble faction a lot, as evidenced by the end of the first game. Dude, cayenne peppers. Even sleeping, he looks dumb. I love it. I cannot sleep without my fairy gear. I'm so stupid.
Where am I now? Celine, this looks just like my room.
Oh shit, it is my room.
I knew it. I'm back in Ymir. I'm finally back home. My memories are kind of hazy now, but I think that means everything that happened in the mountains.
Why'd it get so cold all of a sudden? Oh, you finally woke up?
Yeah, just a second ago. How about you? Feeling better after a cat nap?
I guess. I slept more than I meant to, actually. You're awake.
And you're Elise.
Elise, good morning. Actually, it's probably closer to noon now, isn't it?
Don't worry your sister like that, Reen.
Elise?
Oh, I'm so happy that you're awake. You don't know how scared I was. There was all that chaos in the capital, and then we lost all contact with you. We had no idea where you were. I'm just so relieved.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for worrying you so much, Elise.
No, you don't need to apologize. I knew that somewhere out there you were all right, and that you'd come back safe. Welcome home, Reen.
Good to be
It's
home,
good to
Elise.
be back. And thanks.
I see our two little lovebirds are as Twitter-pated as ever. Pardon? Good morning, Reen. And to you as well, Elise.
Hey there. Just swinging by to see how you're holding up.
You're here too, Your Highness? I'm really not dreaming then.
Nope. We took refuge here during all the capital
Oh, you're
chaos.
so silly, Reen. I would have thought the warmth of your dear sister pressed against your chest was proof enough of that. Your Highness, please.
Please do go on, Elfin. Tol Randonur, my man.
Well, I'm just glad you're up. How are you feeling? Still sore? You've been fast asleep since we brought you back here yesterday.
I don't have any serious injuries, at least, but I doubt I'd be able to say that if you hadn't come when you did. Thanks, Toval.
I suppose I owe you my thanks, too. That art of yours didn't come a moment too soon.
You're both very welcome.
But just remember, Cross Crusade takes a bit of time to cast.
I just didn't want to give these two young ladies anything to cry about.
Aww.
Toval,
I see you're finally up.
Dad! Mom!
what the? There we go.
hello, Reen.
Hello, Mother.
It's wonderful to see you back home.
I imagine you have plenty of questions running through your mind. But first and foremost is getting you something to eat. We can discuss what to do from here on out after that.
Oh my gosh. Why? What is going on? Okay. I could eat something to eat too. Lady Lucia Schwarzer. Baron Tail Schwarzer. Our parents. Mom and Pop. Pop and Mom. It's been a month now since that so-called Noble Alliance occupied Heimdall. At present, they have effectively all control of the nation's major... At present, they have effectively all of the nation's major cities under their control. The Imperial Army tried what they could to... The Imperial Army tried what they could to stop their advances, but the majority of their forces have already been defeated. I had a feeling that would be the case. If nothing else, at least you two are safe. We were at St. Astraea when the capital was occupied, so we were caught up in the chaos too. It was only thanks to Toval appearing and rescuing us that we're sitting here now. What were you doing there, Toval? I got an urgent request to escort Her Highness and Miss Elise to safety. As soon as I got that, I booked it there as fast as I could. I'd never turn down a personal request from Prince Oliver, you know. Prince Oliver asked you? Well, that explains it. He kindly escorted us out of the capital, successfully evading the Noble Alliance's attempts to pursue us. And roughly 10 days later, we were able to reach Ymir. I'm just so glad that you made it here safely. Unfortunately, it appears that His Majesty, the Emperor... No. Unfortunately, it appears that His Majesty, the Emperor, and Crown Prince Cedric fell into the Alliance's hands. The official story is that both of them have been taken into protective custody, and they're both rumored to be safe. However, Prince Oliver's whereabouts currently remain unknown. That's not even a confirmation that he's safe somewhere? That's more than a little worrying. You needn't be so concerned. I'm sure he's perfectly well. He made it through the chaos in the Burrow last year unharmed, as you know. He's always been a resilient one. As for Cedric, father and mother, I'd like to believe they're alright too. I'm sure they are, Your Highness. I'm worried about the Imperial family as much as anyone, but if you don't mind me interjecting, Reen, I imagine you're probably most concerned about what happened to Trista and Thors. Luckily for you, we managed to get some info on that front. Please, tell me everything you know. What's happening over at the Academy? Is everyone alright? I don't think this will come as much of a shock to you, but both Trista and Thor's military academy are completely under the Noble Alliance forces' control now. They were both taken over not too long after the war began. No. Reen? No matter how much I thought about it, I didn't want to believe it was true. What about the students and our instructors? Honestly, I wish I had more I could tell you. There's rumors that they resisted being occupied as long as they could, but not much more than that. Try not to let concern get the best of you. It's too early to presume the worst has happened. Yeah, I'm with Lord Schwarzer here. On the contrary, some rumors would even suggest the opposite. What rumors? Word has it that a number of students and staff are unaccounted for, and the Noble Alliance is still trying to find them. Then that means, have some of them managed to escape? Well, rumors are rumors. Still, your classmates and Sarah have more than gotten their feet wet at this point. I can't see them being taken down easily. The odds sound pretty good if you ask me. What say you? What else can I say? I would have to agree. Celine? I couldn't tell you where she is right now, but Emma's still alive. That's guaranteed. You can tell? I am her familiar, so we've got a link of some kind between us. If anything were to happen to her, trust me, I'd know about it. All I know is that she's alive, though. Nothing else. How peculiar. Anyway, there's no point in assuming the worst when there's every chance that it hasn't happened. So try keeping the faith, alright? Think of it this way. They're probably just as worried about you as you are for them, and yet here you are, safe and sound. You've got a point, actually. Okay. Safe and sound you may very well be, but you're hardly in peak condition. Take this chance to stay home for a time and recover your strength. And while you're here, why not go pay everyone a visit? The whole village has been eagerly awaiting your recovery. Sure. That's true. I think they'd all be delighted to see you. And, if you'd like, I'd be happy to accompany you. Thanks for the concern, Elise, but I'll be fine on my own. Honest. That sounds like a good idea, Mom. I think I'll do just that. Prologue, The Depths of Despair. It looks like Elise and Princess Alphen have already gone out. Like Mom said, it might not be a bad idea to follow suit. This could be a good chance to walk around the village and collect myself a bit. Occasionally you'll see event markers displayed on characters and places. These were so the event will take place there. The Mirror's Town map can be accessed by pressing the square button. Characters and objectives. Okay. So this is Reen's home. Yo, Plover. Oh, hello there. You won't believe who's been coming in here lately. Well, maybe you will, but none other than Princess Alphen herself. She's the sweetest little thing, the way she looks at you, her smile. I wish I could just hug her and squeeze her and never let her go. Well, they don't call her one of the country's greatest treasures for nothing, I guess. They certainly don't. Don't you worry. We'll keep her as safe as can be. She really seems making herself at home here. That's good to know. I'm gonna get a whole lot of extra spending cash. Hey, I'm glad you came over. You've been the talk of the town ever since you came back. I'm just sorry I had to come back home under these circumstances. It sounds like everyone was pretty worried about me. How's the shop been? Can't imagine it's been all that easy running it with the war going on. You've got that right. Getting goods in has been a real nightmare lately. I'm getting enough in for everyone in the village, though, so don't you worry. You caught me right in the middle of taking stock, actually. If you got any shopping to do, can you come back later? I'm sorry. Oh, of course. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. I appreciate it. Let me buy a new weapon. The Fairy King must strike down all who oppose him.
If you've come to thank me for saving your butt again, save it. I'm just glad I made it in time. Princess Alphen and that sister of yours are the ones you should be talking to. You were on their minds this whole time.
Yeah, I can tell. I really do appreciate you coming for me, though. I was pretty far out from town, so I didn't think anyone would find me. Just goes to show what bracers can do, I guess.
About that. I wasn't actually the one who found you.
You weren't?
2 days ago, I got a call out of nowhere on my Arcus. They gave me this crazy amount of detail on exactly where to find you. Then they just hung up. Didn't even say who they were. I figured it couldn't hurt to go take a look. And sure enough, there you were.
That's strange. I wonder who it was.
Wish I could tell you. I couldn't even recognize their voice. Nah, that's not really true. It was kind of familiar. Maybe. Whatever. No use dwelling on it. Right now we've got bigger problems to tackle than mystery callers. There's the war for starters.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Have you and the rest of the guild been doing much?
Well, we've been trying. We're pretty limited on what we can do. Partly because we've all been split up since the war broke out. I don't even know if any of the others in Erebonia are okay. Sarah included.
It sounds like things have gotten even more serious since I was away.
Sure has. Not even regular civilians have been able to escape being affected by it. As it stands, the Noble Alliance has the overwhelming advantage. But the Imperial Army's showing no signs of surrendering to them, particularly in a few regions across the country.
I see.
Oh, and another thing you might hear. We've been getting reports of a few Jaeger Corps taking part in the war too. Even members of Ouroboros.
Ouroboros. That secret society?
That's the one. Jaegers being employed here in Erebonia is nothing new, but there's way more of them here these days. As for Ouroboros, they're probably just trying to stir up trouble of their own. It's what they do best. Then there's the fact that Erebonia isn't the only place with problems right now. Crossbell's full of them too. There's so much to freak out about these days, it could drive you insane. Sorry. You've got enough on your plate without me dumping all this on you, huh? Try saving all those bad thoughts you got piling up for another day, okay? You need to focus on relaxing. You can decide what you want to do after that.
Sure. Thanks, Toval. You're probably right. You're just a fountain of good advice, huh?
I've just got a few years worth of life experience on you, that's all. Oh, and while I'm giving you good advice, why not take a dip in the hot springs? Could be a nice way to clear your head.
It probably would. Hasn't let me down before. Maybe I should pay a visit to the Phoenix Wings later.
Allows you to check over characters. Be cool. Be a chief. The Mean Reen Fairy Machine King and his cat Celine. Mean Reen Celine.
Oh, here you are, Elise. I wasn't expecting to find the two of you together.
Well, it's quite cold outside, so I thought I'd come and give Celine some warm milk.
Yeah, that's about the size of it. Here, let me just put bad stuff on your plate. But you know, you gotta keep it in the fridge for a while.
I keep telling her that she doesn't need to go out of her way for me, but she won't listen. The steam here is plenty to keep me warm. Oh no, that wouldn't do at all. You saved my brother's life. At least allow me to try and make your stay here in Ymir a comfortable one.
Celine saved my life? And when exactly did this happen?
When she put up the barrier.
I told her nothing of the sort. I keep trying to tell her it's not true, but she won't believe a word I say. Is something the matter?
Nope, not a thing.
I'd really rather you didn't act like I saved his life, though. Besides, if anything, I should be the one who owes you. What do you mean? Nothing. Forget I said anything. The milk's cooled down a little now, so I'm going to have some. Thank you.
Thinking back on it, didn't Elise later say she spotted a cat when she went into the old schoolhouse?
Yeah, Celine put our sister in the danger.
That better not have been who I think it is.
Don't give me that look. I wouldn't have let her in there if I didn't think it was safe, you know? I was desperate. You just had such a half-hearted reaction to that door, so I started getting impatient and...
I can't believe you! She could've...
She wasn't in any danger, honestly. The Guardian in there was designed not to attack people unrelated to the trial. It didn't touch her even when she was right in front of it, right? That's proof enough. I'm sorry, okay? I never should have done it to begin with. Emma's lectured me over and over about it, too.
You're sorry? You...
I'm not sure why you're whispering to one another, but regardless, I want you to know how much I appreciate what you did.
The anger on Reen's face directed downwards towards Celine just gets completely fucking muted by the damn butterfly mask. And the flower crown and the fairy wings. It just gets completely just done over.
Like I said before, I want to make your stay a comfortable one. It's okay, really, and, sorry. Why are you sorry?
You know, for the almost getting you killed thing.
Well, she does genuinely seem to regret what she did. And Elise didn't come to any harm. I guess I'll let her off this time. I really do have one amazing little sister. Compared to her, I'm...
A fairy. Like Reen just trying to look so cool, but then he's got that damn butterfly mask. It's like, Yeah. No, I love it. It's Tales of Arise all over again. Of course our mom would be in the kitchen. Where else would she be? Wow, that smells delicious. Wait a sec, is that pheasant stew? Your very favorite. Your father said he wanted you to have a nourishing dinner, so he went and caught one himself. Really? I'll be sure to thank him later. Speaking of food, you've got a lot going on here. It smells amazing. Well, the circumstances may not be ideal, but it's been too long since we last dined together as a family. And ever since Her Highness arrived, it's been so lively I feel like I've gained a second daughter. At times like these are when a mother has to put her best foot forward, don't you think? You really are the perfect mother. Even in times like these, you're right here, ready to warmly welcome us home with open arms. Can't see that ever changing. If only I were half as good a son as you are a mom. Mom? Is something wrong? That's not true at all. When I had no idea what was going on with you and your sister, I worried myself sick. At times, I felt as though my chest was going to burst from it all, but believing that you two would come back to me safely was a key to keeping myself together. With that in mind, I could focus instead on getting this house ready to welcome you both home. Mom? Whatever doubts you may have about your place in this family, as long as you're here in this house, you're our son. If you're ever feeling down or afraid, you can always find comfort in my arms. And then, once you've found the strength to keep going, you can pick things back up right where you left them. Thanks, Mom. I actually feel a lot better now. Well, look forward to dinner tonight, and make sure you work up a good appetite for it, alright? No worries there. Oh, Pops. Thanks for the pheasant. All the Empire's major cities are now under the control of the Noble Alliance. They've been so focused on those, they haven't had time to deal with frontier regions like ours. Thankfully, this means that Ymir hasn't felt the full impact of the Civil War. It does seem that way. I was relieved to see how little's changed. A nice snowfall is the only real difference compared to my last visit. By the way, I see you chose not to join the Noble Alliance. Is everything alright on that front? Well, I've never wanted anything to do with the Noble faction to begin with. There's always a chance they'll try to invite me to join, but I'm confident I can talk my way out of it. I'm a little concerned that I can't get in touch with Viscount Arcade, however. You can't? Did something happen over in the Gram? Or maybe even the Courageous? I'm afraid I couldn't tell you, but it's Viscount Arcade we're talking about. He'll be fine. Regardless, I'm just trying to make sure that we're all well prepared for anything. Especially since our duties have expanded to sheltering Her Highness. That's true. The Alliance already has His Majesty and the Crown Prince, so it's safe to assume they want Princess Alphen as well. Dad, let me know if there's anything I can do to make your job easier. I'm more than happy to help. Of course, I'm sure I'll be counting on you in the days to come. Still, start with trying not to rush things. You shouldn't have to jump to thinking you need to shoulder more than your fair share of responsibility. There's only so much burden that one person can bear. Do you think I'm shouldering too much? Admittedly, those are Master Kafai's words and not mine. But they get across what I want to say well enough. And whether I think it or not, this is a good chance for you to get some well-earned rest. I want you to make the most of it, alright? Sure, thanks, Dad. Okay. Talk to Poppy Baron Schwarzerpops. Let's go do a bit of prayer at the chapel. Let's talk with Erebonia's angel.
She's praying so intently. Thinking about it, she must be even more distressed right now than I am.
Why, hello, Reen. You're looking rather well today. Much better than you were yesterday, at any rate.
I feel loads better, actually. Thanks. How about you? Are you managing all right here? guessing life in a tiny village like this is harder than you're used to. If there's anything I can do to make things easier for you, though, don't hesitate to let me know.
You can date Elise.
Oh, not at all. I've been simply loving my stay here. The scenery is stunning. The hot springs are oh so soothing, to say nothing of your mother's spectacular cooking. I'm having the time of my life here. I almost envy Elise for growing up in such a wonderful place.
I'm happy to hear you say that. Still.
On top of all that, I was able to reunite with you here. Oh, and meet a mysterious talking cat, too. Not everyone gets to do that now, do they?
They do not.
I still haven't had the pleasure of meeting that Ashen Knight of yours, how perhaps I might have the chance once he wakes up? I suppose I can dream.
Well...
Bro, what have we told you about just stroking girls' heads out of nowhere before? Reen, you might be the best, but you're the worst.
I realize I'm the last person who has any right to say this, but there's no need to force yourself to bottle everything up and put on a brave face. I know how worried I am about my classmates, so I can only imagine how you must feel.
I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to be royalty. I shouldn't be getting all worked up about something like this, but
You're a human first, royalty second.
Just thinking of what my family must be going through is just too much to bear. Cedric and we had a fight on the morning it all happened.
I've been there.
I was planning to make up with him that evening, but
I'm sure he won't hold that against you. You'll be able to make up with him next time you see him. I'm sure that'll be sooner than you think, too. In the meantime, there's no need to force yourself to seem like being apart from them isn't bothering you. Royalty or not, no one would blame you for being worried or upset. And every single one of us here wants to do what we can to help you.
Thank you. I'm fine now. I hope I don't sound ungrateful, but I think you should be spending more time with Elise rather than me. This is your first chance in a while to spend some quality time together. I'd hate to take that away from her.
Why? I mean, it's true that she's a little more dependent on me than you'd expect for a girl her age.
Bro, that's not what she means.
That doesn't mean she needs me hovering around her all the time. Then again, she did seem more shaken up than usual. Maybe you're right. I should try and cheer her up while I still can.
That's not exactly what I meant. Oh, this is so difficult on a fair maiden's heart, I hope you know. You're just making me wish you were my brother all the more.
Why?
Okay. Alright. We're gonna break the video here before we get in there and start looking goofy. Oh man, it's gonna... Reen's gonna look so dumb.